Hello everyone, welcome to this latest update of HS2 between Quainton and Calvert. A standard feature of my videos now is to include the footage from the last visit, which is displayed in the bottom corner. We start our journey at Dashaw, looking south. Work on this bridge has progressed since last time, as they're slowly building up the ground level either side of the bridge abutments. Also, more of the track bed has been laid, and now completely covers this culvert. The track bed between Quainton and Calvert has to accommodate at least 4 tracks, so we have 2 for HS2 and 2 for the network rail lines. There are no firm plans yet to reinstate the network rail lines, but at least provision has been made for them. If you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell for notifications of future videos. We now come to this underbridge, and we can see that they've prepared the ground around it so that it can eventually be covered over. We're now coming up to Edgcott Road, so what I usually do is cycle along it and take a look from the ground. Well, here we are on Edgcott Road again, and slow progress on the new overbridge over to the left there. We'll have a look at that in a minute from the air. So I'm now approaching the old railway bridge, which is obviously still there. And they won't get rid of that until the realignment's open. Looks to be some time away yet. There's the new bridge, obviously. I can see concrete deck slabs on the ground, so they must be fitting those to the new bridge. Right, on to the next bit. We're on the southern side now, looking north, with Edgcott Road going diagonally across the middle there. Now I will say that the drone malfunctioned here, and this bit of footage is slightly out of focus, which was rather annoying, as I'm sure you can appreciate when you get home and look at the footage. Too late then, isn't it? At Adam's Accommodation underbridge, they've been building up the ground either side of it. We're now passing over Woodlands Farm, and coming into view on the left is the curving road that leads to Greatmoor Power Station, and that is called Quainton Road. If you'd like to support this channel by leaving a donation, please go to my Buy Me a Coffee page at this link. Thank you. At this green overbridge, they've fitted a concrete deck on top of the steel supports. We're now going to take a look down on the ground near the old railway bridge. Here I am near Greatmoor again, and you can see it right over there. This familiar track that leads down to Quainton Road, adjacent to the bridleway, which will go over this footbridge, which is currently under construction. I've got squeaky shoes this morning. What's going on there? Right. Can I get in there? Ooh! Wow. Might as well have a closer look, eh? It's Sunday morning, so there's no construction traffic or anything to do with Greatmoor. Oh, there's a van, but oh, it's HS2. So anyway, that's the new overbridge over there, and it's so wide because it's a green overbridge. So a great proportion of it will be greened over with wildflowers and hedges and whatnot. And that, of course, is the old railway bridge, which is no longer in use because the old railway line used to go through here. Quainton Road it is now, leading to Greatmoor Power Station, which you can see over there. And that's where I'll be going near in a little while. Yeah, right, let's take to the air and see what's going on. So I mentioned there the old railway bridge isn't in use. It's not in use at the moment, that's what I mean. It will be used when HS2 is complete, which at the moment is about 10 years from now. I'll almost be retired by then. So down below we can see the concrete sections of the back mitigation structure, which have always been stored at this point, which is quite some way from where they're going to. There's quite a lot of them there, isn't there? As we pass by Greatmoor Power Station, we can see Lower Greatmoor Farm down below, absolutely dwarfed by this massive structure. It's always an impressive sight when we fly by here. Now we reach Sheephouse Wood and its infamous bat shed structure. Slowly but surely, the supporting walls for the arches are being constructed here. And this is how the structure will look when it's completed. This is looking in the opposite direction, towards Greatmoor. At one end of the structure is this green overbridge, which will be almost entirely covered with earth. As we approach the next overbridge, we can see a load of concrete parapets laying on the ground in the centre of the picture there, which were there last time, so they're obviously waiting for the structure to be built before those can be fitted. We're now passing over the housing development at Calvert Green, built on the former site of the London Brick Company. Work on School Hill Green overbridge has progressed somewhat since last time, as they fitted the concrete deck supports. I also notice a load of concrete parapets laying on the site next to it, just as with the other green overbridge we saw at Calvert Green. We're now reaching the part where HS2 intersects with East-West Rail. Passenger service on this line is expected to start later this year, and after reading a report on Rail News, they say that it's expected in around December time, so it could be even into next year. It'll be good to see it up and running, and I'll certainly go and have a look when it does open, and I'll do a special video about it. Since my last video on this area back in May, a couple of people have asked me to include the area to the north of the East-West Rail line. So what I'll do here is just swing the drone round a bit to give you a view of that area. So I hope this is satisfactory. I won't actually be cycling over this area, as it's beyond the area I cover. Remember, this one is a 32-mile round trip for me, which is more than enough, I think. To close the video, let's go back down to the ground. Well, that's another HS2 session done, and it was a bit challenging this morning. When I was near Greatmoor, there was a paraglider, one of those powered gliders with a parachute, getting worryingly close to where I was. And again, when I was at Calvert, he was up there, so I had to just wait for him to get out of the way, you know. Got to be wary of these things. And also, constant trouble with signal connection. some reason. It's usually when I'm out in the open. Why? Why does it do that? It's so frustrating. I think I must have spent about 3.5 minutes trying to get the damn thing to connect and start its flight. But I got there. Perseverance. I noticed a new DJI mini drone is coming out in August. And I'm wondering if the transmission's going to be better. We'll wait and see. So yeah, that's Quainton to Calvert. I don't know where I'm going next, but I'm still working on another couple of videos. One's HS2 and one isn't, but I'll keep that secret for the moment, because it's quite a good one, I hope. So stick around for that. Thanks again to those of you who send tips via Buy Me a Coffee or Super Thanks. Very much appreciated. As you know, I travel quite far and wide in the Aylesbury area to do these videos, so it keeps me motivated. And again, welcome to the new subscribers. I do focus on HS2 mainly, but I do... God, Jesus, these midges! Oh! Oh, it's a whole swarm of them. What was I saying? So I shall leave it there for now. These damn flies. Oh. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Loads of them. Oh, I'm covered. An old BMW. Well, I say old, it's younger than me, but you know what I mean.